Hello, hello. I have to comment on this video that we showed just now. So what's happening, we have a little bit of a dilemma because we always post a different video. Some of the other podcasts have set videos, and it's of our listings that we have coming on or on. But houses are going so fast still that by the time we get to podcast day with the video, it's already gone. So that house had multiple offers, just like all the others that we've had, and already under contract. But it's such a cool house. I sold it to the buyers, the current owners, a couple years ago. They came back and they moved away. Who's a doctor? Moved away. It's in Buckingham East, and such a cool house because it's on an acre that's just, you feel like you are outside of Gainesville. You feel like you're almost in like the jungle because it's so absolutely beautiful.
It is a really neat neighborhood. Very different.
Mm-hmm. An acre, beautiful home. So
you drive right by the roads.
Love seeing those from our photographers, Brick City. They're out of Ocala. We use them. We brought them to Gainesville, I like to say. Now everybody uses them, so it's a lot harder to get on. But thank you, Brick City, if you ever watch this. We appreciate you. Of course, forgot to say, as you all know, I'm Kristen Rabell.
I'm Rebecca Johnson.
And we're here with the Rabell Realty podcast. And, other than you want to talk about anything, the weekend, the weather, we're super close to September. So I just saw this post and it was hilarious. And Lisa Atherin, she's sometimes on here. She's a past customer, back and forth, twice removed. And it was, just someone racing through, and someone walking along, and it's me trying to still figure out 2020, and there's a guy racing behind him, and it's like 2022, 4 months away.
I saw that.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Those of you that are writing, throughout the podcast, you're actually going to see a number below, and you can always write us. Leo will put that on there for us, Fiesta Media, so we can respond to your comments. But if you want to call, there it is up in the corner. Call now. He'll answer the phone. He'll talk to you, and then we'll answer your questions on air. So we're trying new things, see how it works. Give us a call. Call us anytime throughout our show. It'll be fun.
Or just comment like you normally do.
Yep, comment or call. She's a little nervous about the call. I'm okay with it because I don't have to answer the phone.
There you go. It's hard to believe that 2022 is only 4 months away.
I know. And here we are in fall, and it's, of course, 1,000,000 degrees out. We've got...
It's fall? What?
I know, right? Fall, y'all. Yeah, right around the corner. So we'll go into a little bit of fall decor, although we don't feel the fall feeling yet, but we know a lot of people do. You go in the stores and you see fall, Halloween, Christmas. So it's all here. Holiday season's coming up.
I think it officially starts after Labor Day weekend because football's back in session. But that's next weekend. I know.
That's next Monday. Yeah. Which, by the way, we'll be here still at 2 o'clock on Monday. Talk about the market, the weather, all things real estate. We'll have a little bit of a show that we're talking about some other things that are real estate related, but really Kristen and Rebecca related. And we'll talk about some other stuff coming up. So how about we get into our Monday market moment?
All right, let's do it. All right, let's take a look and see what's happening in our North Central Florida market.
And it's not quite the end of the month, so we can't do the comparison yet.
Can't do the comparison, but we'll get there shortly.
We'll get there.
Next week, maybe, or the week after.
For Labor Day.
We'll see how we're feeling. All right, so Gainesville, Alachua County, you are looking strong with 288 active. You've got 403. I forgot how to read there for a moment. Sorry. 403
That's right,
pending.
They can read it.
I know. It's live. It's real. I don't know.
Right.
And then 331 closed for the month of August.
Totally looks normal.
Far.
Yeah.
Looks normal.
Looks like it's been looking for a while, right?
Jumping down to Tampa, Hillsborough County. And I assume that everybody has a similar season across Florida when school starts back, or as people are preparing for school, things do tend to slow down. But then they pick back up in that October, November rush as people realize that they might have people coming to their home for the holidays. Maybe not this year. I don't know. Who knows anymore? It's all up in the air. So 538 active single-family residential homes. 1,108 pending and 911. Sorry, my brain went to a hot pink Barbie Porsche that was a 911 model when I was reading that. So It was the coolest toy I've ever had, and I miss it. I wish I would have kept that stuff for my child who hates Barbie, but, whatever. Maybe she would have loved Barbie if she had a cool Porsche because it had headlights and everything. All right, so Ocala, Marion County, 410 active, 823 pending, and 661 closed. Everybody's looking very strong, very steady. I'm not observing any dips or changes in the market. I don't know if you are, that are outside of the normal for this type of year.
Right, or even this type of market, what we're going through right now. We're seeing a little bit of a slowdown in the higher end, at least in Gainesville, but everything's really strong. And an article just came out from, it's from like a Boomer special, website, email, I don't know, maybe some sort of online thing, article. But 3 of these locations are in the rankings of the 25 best places to retire. So what would you assume would be top on the list?
St. Augustine.
It is. No, it's actually the lowest on the list of the 3. I would say Ocala, because you always think Ocala, you think of the Villages, but the Villages is actually
separate.
its own. So Sarasota was number 1, which is south of Tampa.
Yes, please all go to Sarasota.
And I can attest to that. I've grew up going to Sarasota. It was already a retiree village back then, but that's because beautiful beaches, beautiful West Coast, love it. Number 2 is the Villages, which I would think number 1 would be the Villages, but that STD capital of the world has gone down.
If you're moving down there, you're going to have to get your loofah deciphering key code chart from us, courtesy of Rabell Realty.
But Ocala is number 3.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then, shockingly enough, Tampa is 5.
I'm not going to be shocked at all because Tampa is an amazing place to live.
Okay.
So
retiree, I think retirees are retiring younger. I'm going to say that, and
maybe
able to get out. Yeah, living longer, retiring where they're still healthy, and able to travel. And Tampa's just one of those really fun cities. It still feels like a good town, where you know everybody. It doesn't feel overcrowded. It's not the concrete jungle like Orlando. Sorry, guys, we don't represent you here, so we're gonna push Tampa way up there.
Tampa is beautiful. It's on
the ocean. Yeah, it's on the bay, so kind of same thing, but not really. And beautiful. I mean, it's just so beautiful to be there, and you just feel like you're in this, beach town.
I'll be honest. Tampa has come a long way since I was a kid.
Sure. So it's Gainesville.
Yes, but in terms of like aesthetic and doing more things outdoors, and what I really think it was the bid for the Olympics when they were going for that.
For sure.
They fixed a lot of things that needed to happen, and so it does have a very cool hip vibe, where everything's outdoors. You can eat outdoors. There's constantly something happening outside of even just bars and restaurants. There's just lots of things to do.
There's a lot of things going on.
So I'm not surprised that Tampa is an awesome place.
Came and they brought this great idea of having lots of businesses in one and sort of indoor, outdoor. So, and right on the bay. So then, you said St. Augustine would be number 1, shockingly enough, or of the list. It was 19. So, again, you still have this beautiful small beach town. Yes, there's the city.
To do in St. Augustine, and I'm going to be honest. Even though I own in St. Augustine, and I do like St. Augustine a lot, my heart will always be on the Gulf.
Well, I think a big part. So I grew up going to the Gulf, not to the east. So I do love St. Augustine is a great place for Gainesville because it's an hour and a half, 45 minutes away. Really getting up to Crescent, Butler, and then obviously St. Augustine and the city. It's a great weekend or day drive. But from Gainesville getting to the West Coast, the Gulf, it's Cedar Key, really more of a fisher town. So going down to Tampa or Sarasota or up to, Panama City, up to Pensacola area. That's where I grew growing up. Really, really far drives. So not so many people go there, which makes St. Augustine an allure for Gainesville, Alachua County people. But Tampa, I think, would bring anybody in there. And yes, you get a lot of people at St. Augustine. But St. Augustine City is so, now going down there, it's impossible to get around unless you're on the beach.
I'm right? Nah.
And so I think that's why Tampa is being sort of more of a water town, I would say, not really beach town, it's going to boost up there a lot higher. And then Sarasota being number 1, it's such a beautiful ocean and it's hot, but you've got the sunset, so you can be a early riser on the East Coast. Yeah. Destin trip. Oh, okay.
Jamie learned just how short of a drive I could do. You could keep me in the car for about an hour and a half, and after that, I will complain the entire time.
See, I love the Destin area. That's where my uncle lives, so we go up there. But it's a long drive. It really
We
is.
did have a good time listening to good music. Yeah. Well. So
thank you for that article, Jamie. You helped us out there.
There we go.
Yep. Susan's an East Coast girl, and that's, she's Alachua County, so she would go over there all the time. Again, growing up with my parents, we'd go to the West Coast, but we own in the East Coast. We love it there.
Love it.
Super easy drive. Can go for the weekend, go for the day. Elio's trying to get in there. We're trying to find him something. Right on.
So your numbers in St. Augustine Beach area, you've got 81 active, 31 pending, and 61 closed so far for the month of August, which again, very steady, very normal looking. So
not much different. I think there was 91 before, or maybe 81.
Yeah.
So yeah, those numbers look the same. So
good, steady
keep
market.
on going, right? And looking more steady than usual. All right. So again, we're talking about fall.
Because it's so fall-like outside.
So fall-like in this hot and, wet end of summer.
That's because there's always a hurricane going on.
Yes, and our hearts were with Louisiana. They got pummeled yesterday over the weekend. I saw some really crazy videos of a guy who was literally in New Orleans and just opened up his window and took a video. And it was 150 mile per hour winds. It was crazy. So yeah, we didn't get that here, thank goodness. But they were hit again on the eve or same day. Destin.
I didn't know that. There you go, Carrie.
The same day as Katrina, so 16 years ago. So our hearts are with them.
Yeah.
But people, you go into like Hobby Lobby, any of those kind of places.
I did go there over the weekend, actually.
A ton of fall, decor. And it's like,
they have Christmas decor
yes,
out.
I know. That's what I was saying. Christmas and
Hobby
Halloween.
Lobby. I know you're not watching this. Maybe somebody will tag you. Y'all got to stop.
I mean, it's Target, Walmart, everywhere
they
too.
didn't have Easter out.
That's pretty much what they do, though. They are like the decor store for these events.
They give me anxiety. I'm like, I haven't even gotten through the 3 holidays before
I hear you.
Christmas, and they're setting up trees.
Mm-hmm. But here's some inexpensive ways. You do this, making a wreath. You can go buy a wreath.
I was going to say,
making a wreath is actually equally as expensive if you ask me.
It's way more expensive.
So
Just go buy a wreath.
I don't agree with this. And you can make one way prettier than what's out there, and they are expensive out there. But I think it is way more expensive to make a wreath
because I have to buy literally everything.
Right.
Because I own nothing.
And then getting
crafts.
local pumpkins. I don't know. Those are also pretty expensive because you're buying them from, the local churches. But I still go with that. I love those, and I'm still getting them in October rather than September. Yeah. But you can get the fake little pumpkins and put them around and then bring them out every year.
By the end of September from the sun. I'm going to laugh at this one. Collect from nature.
We don't have pine needle or the pine cones falling yet. But yes, if you're in a city that's already experiencing, our town already experiencing fall, you can get those really cool pine cones and decorate with that. But we need you all up north to send us down some because we don't have any in Gainesville. But collecting from nature is perfect if you have that, and you can. We don't have brown leaves yet. We still have really, really green leaves, so we can't do that. Buy faux decorations, of course.
We live in Florida. That's the only option.
That's what you have to do. Thank goodness for Hobby Lobby and Walmart. But this one is one that I really truly believe in. Actually, 5 and 6, and probably even 7 and 8. But swapping out your pillowcases or bringing out your decorative fall pillows, or even updating the old ones you have with new ones. But if you just buy pillows and then you buy new pillowcases or swapping them out, it's a great way to have a pillow and then pillowcases that you can store, which is easier than storing pillows. So yeah, I love that idea. You do that?
I'm going to be honest. I haven't decorated the last couple of years because I just think it's...
You're really good at decorating though, so I don't know why you didn't decorate.
You know why I'll do it? The only way to trick me into decorating is to trick me into having people over.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'll get all
right,
into
and
it.
that's with COVID. You're not having as many people over.
Yeah,
yes,
COVID is like God's gift to introverts.
Right?
We don't have to have people over. The house is always clean for the most part. I do have 3 kids, so that
most people have to clean for people coming over.
No,
But still,
I just keep it clean. I don't have people
simple,
over.
Right? Simple decor. not bringing out any
I was sitting here thinking, I don't even know if I didn't even get the Thanksgiving. So I have a box for every holiday. Because when Eva and Thomas were little, I would always have stuff out. Right. Table runners, the whole shebang. And now I'm I don't even know what I have. And
the rest of you through COVID, if anyone wanted to answer, have you sort of taken away or stepped back from major decor? Because I think that's where I am right now. I don't think we did a lot of decor last year. And I think, being in Florida, we just don't have that. It doesn't look like fall yet. I don't feel fall. It's hot. Yeah. It's really more like football season. That's really it. With the first football game this weekend.
For football.
I think more people are football is fall rather than
all my neighbors have football wreaths out, orange and blue. I haven't changed my wreath. I like to get nice evergreen ones.
Yeah. I like decorating for Halloween more than just regular fall.
I will do Halloween because I am currently in a neighborhood that is really into it.
Who eats pork in Halloween? I don't know.
Yeah, I did they did stay up until she took them down.
Oh yeah. Well, leave up Christmas until I still have some Valentine's Day. But the last ones are displaying blankets, which you can switch your blankets out to fall colors and bring out fall plants and things like that. You've decorated more since you've been home so much. Oh well, yeah. I don't know. We didn't.
Nobody sees it, so I'm who cares?
So there you go, Carrie. You're more at home and you're able to enjoy the home, so you do that. And then cinnamon brooms. Do you buy that?
I love cinnamon brooms. I buy those year round.
Yes. And then decorate with baskets, which I think both of you and I do all year round. So.
Where do you keep your toys?
Or paperwork. So yeah.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, we spent a lot of time on that, so we need a break. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for answering our questions. We'll be back.
The city of Tampa along the southern Gulf Coast of Florida is home to some neighborhood gems. Come along as we explore a few pockets of the city. South Tampa offers a mix of historic neighborhoods, modern influences, and is bubbling with restaurants, shopping, and nightlife. Many find it a desirable location as it houses Bayshore Boulevard, the longest continuous sidewalk in the world, with no shortages of boutiques or beautiful scenic backdrops of Tampa Bay. Outdoor recreational spaces are a big draw to this community for dog lovers and parents alike. If you're looking for a contender for the best neighborhood in America, look no further than Seminole Heights, which was awarded this ranking in the early 2000s and has continued to become more desirable. It has experienced somewhat of a renaissance of rising property values, plentiful offerings of trendy restaurants, and new businesses occupying many of the neighborhood's historic buildings. To experience a real sense of community, you will want to check out the Armature Works area just north of downtown Tampa on the river. The old warehouse that serves as a maintenance barn for streetcars and trolleys in a previous life has been given a dramatic makeover and now operates as a historic mixed-use building. Whether you are looking for an event space, public market, co-working locations, a rooftop cocktail to take in the views, or innovative eateries, Armature Works is a spot to check out. If you find yourself in the area, be sure to stop by the Rabell Realty Group Tampa office, which is conveniently located 2 minutes around the block from the Glazers Children's Museum, the Tampa Museum of Art, and the Florida Museum of Photographic Art. Our on-site agents know the neighborhood amenities that matter most. Check out buysellrebell.com to find your Tampa Bay home. The city of Tampa along the southern Gulf Coast of Florida is home to some neighborhood gems.
All right,
Hi,
well.
welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you. Oh, my face. Yeah, that's great.
What happens during break stays on break.
All right. Well, thanks for rejoining us. And I will correct an error. That was Susan sharing it. Jamie commented, so I thought she shared it. So thank you, Susan, for giving us some content to talk about with Florida as a retiree state. All right.
I think we're talking about our favorite kitchen appliances, which I think some people are.
I think some people are on here
for that,
dealing with us, and watching, even though they wouldn't. So thank you if you are. But we're talking about favorite kitchen appliances.
Oh, thank you,
Megan. All right. Oh, there's Jesus. He's one of those, probably waiting for those Gator tickets for this weekend's game. We got 2 going out, so you'll have to listen to know what our favorite kitchen appliances are to win. All right. So let's check out some that are up there in the top.
So what I like about what's happening in the world today is, and I don't know if it was like this when I was a kid, so if Karen is watching, please comment and let me know. Maybe we were just super duper poor and I didn't know it or realize it, but like I just remember everything in the kitchen was like ugly, and I know it was the 80s and 90s, so in 2000s, so it could just be that, but I feel like appliances, I mean, everything, cookware, silverware, everything is so much
sexier,
prettier, chicer, sexier, right?
More colorful.
Like,
yes.
But even silverware, it's simple. Like my grandmother had all these like detailed.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because you have the silverware, the true silverware. Yes, well, there you go, Allie. Gator tickets.
They're ready.
Yep.
So I like how everything's colorful, blenders, toasters, everything is colorful and light and bright. And
now Cuisinart came out with, I think they were the first ones with those mixers, because from, I don't know, 16 years ago, 15 years ago, I have a red one and I loved it. It was like the very first one other than silver or black. You know, maybe the white one came out, but yeah, I had a red one. But now they have fantastic colors. Like
I have a dark purple one,
and
which is
you have dark
my
purple
style.
You don't like, but that's still pretty.
But it was a gift, and I was so thankful for it. And I'll be honest, I don't make anything that requires it, because here's something that to know about.
So we
me
know
with
it's
cooking.
not her favorite appliance. It's pretty.
It's beautiful, but I don't use it because when I cook, I like to take that. I think it's Rachel Ray that does that. Like I was doing 1-pan dishes before, and I will chop it, put it in a different section.
You want something easy.
Yeah. Or I just make salad.
The mixers are really great if you're going all in, like baking.
Those are beautiful. The mixer on the screen
look at that gorgeous.
Bowls.
I know, and the bowls are different now. They're not just silver. They have the white, the black, and they have
they're studded and they have
right on them. Yeah,
all kinds of things. So are we picking favorite kitchen appliance?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Kitchen hood.
Yeah,
ornament.
so we don't have like everything that's on there, but the kitchen hood ornaments are really pretty. And actually,
gorgeous.
They're coming out with these food mixers, processors that I have my grandmother's old, like 1970. It's fantastic, by the way. It still works.
Hey, I was talking to an owner. We don't make them like we used to
But
anymore.
they have like cute oh, there we go, Allie. Air fryer. I know, air fryer is pretty awesome. But the food processors, they're like yellow now and like really fun colors. And I just want to have an entire kitchen full of fun, colorful things. I would love to have a fridge, like one of those old time, the 1950s fridge, like pink or, again, turquoise, my favorite color. So yeah. Just a super colorful.
I fought the
kitchen.
air fryer for a very long time because I thought it was like fried food, but now I know it just somehow makes it crispy without actually, because I don't use oil in mine, or because I know some people put oil on things, and I just think it's really cool to heat up things, or because I could just push the button and it like does it without the microwave.
Yeah. So we have 2 different ones, and we've used them at different places. But one is kind of like the black one there, which is just like a little shelf, and you can put them in. That was our first one, and actually ours is turquoise. But it's really that, Ninja one where you can do grill, and I think that's the one on the left side. But where you can grill, you can air fry, you can cook a couple of different ways in there. And I know when I was looking, I posted, like, what's your favorite air fryer? And I had a ton of people answer me.
Everybody has an opinion.
Yeah, but most of them went back to the hybrid, the hybrid one. That was the one I ended up picking. So, it's a really good air fryer. It's not there, but I prefer the old style pan. We're going to get to that.
Let's actually get to that. Next. Okay.
Yeah, let's get to that. And we're going to have to stay at the end, guys. You're going to have to stick with us.
So pots and pans. I have had the same pots and pans set for like 17 years. And Instagram somehow knows this, and they harass me all day long, and I am like this close to breaking. I'm this close to breaking down to it. The Caraway pans, I have read every single review. They come in orchid, lilac, every color you could imagine. I am partial to the navy or the cream-colored ones. I can't decide.
I like the cream ones.
I do too. Because they're so elegant looking,
and they're apparently there's like no preservatives or you're cooking super clean with them.
It's healthy nonstick,
right? Yeah, so that's why they're really big, and you find them in your Instagram feed Oh,
Everybody's
there
been
you
talking
go.
to me about that.
Yep, we have one, the Nespresso. But with the Nespresso, we're getting back and forth because people are commenting. You have to get a frother because that is what makes that Nespresso or any other coffee work. You just pour, and I know if you don't drink it, but if
I have
you
a
love,
Chemex. I'm like the only person on the planet with a Chemex stove.
and that's really what that like little pot that you just throw on the stove. Yeah, that's really good. Paco used to have one of those. But let's go back to pots. So you love the idea of having caraway. I have pots and pans all the time. And right now I've been actually switching out my pots to Le Creuset. And then I started seeing caraway and I was like, oh man. But Le Creuset, you can go to like TJ Maxx or Ross and you can find a really good pan and they all match and they are also
so heavy.
I know, but so are caraway. I don't know yet, but they are a little heavier than the other ones, but I think it's because they're beefy, they're thick, they're good for you. And they're also nonstick and chemical free or whatever.
Like them,
so I like them, but I mean, the caraways are so beautiful that, I might take,
I enjoy cooking.
I
know I'm like, I like I like to keep a tidy kitchen. My problem is that I have a slight OCD of like cleanliness. And so that's why I do not like messes when I cook. So I'm a cook while I clean kind of person. But I do enjoy cooking, so I'm like, I've been eyeballing these pans, and if they're watching or if my phone is listening, I'm sure I will be harassed until I'm sweating. I'm like, I'm just going to buy them. I'm going to buy them. But I have some of those as well. I don't have any Calphalon.
Well, I love the Le Creuset. I know they're heavy, but I have the blue ones. And so and a lot of my stuff is blue, or it's the turquoise blue.
I have white ones.
So I really have them more for like soups, and, I have the pot one, and then, I only have a couple of those. I have the Calphalon, which are, that's where you can get them at. You can get those at TJ Maxx and Ross really easily also. And I'm, have a mixture of all of those. But again, the caraway is really pretty. So you can bring in that color. But my absolute favorite are the Dansk, the Coben style. I can find them at Macy's. They're kind of expensive, but they're cute little pots. They don't really have the pans with it, but I have a mix of sort of everything because I'm eclectic and I love to mix things up.
I am not. Everything I have everything is white and like matches for cooking.
It matches. I try to bring in the colors together.
They match, but you have different.
Yeah,
I know.
Except for my red mixer, which I'm really mad. I'm going to, sell it and buy another one. But like you said, I don't really use it all that much.
I don't like to clean it. So I will use it like 3 times a year, to be honest, if that. Right. And honestly, my kids used it when Jamie was with them all summer more than they probably ever would. And I heard, Jamie, that you made waffles for Sindel, and I'm jealous and mad. So next time you come to town, we're going to have a talk. So what is your favorite kitchen appliance?
What is my favorite kitchen appliance? Well, I've already said it.
Okay, I know, but you have to give it an official
you know
response.
What it is?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow,
Didn't you say? Oh wait, wasn't it the little grill air fryer thing that you talked about?
No.
Oh nope. Oh, that scared me. What is it?
Oh, mine is the frother.
Oh, the frother. There you go.
I'm such a coffee girl. Mine is the frother. I love it.
So she has to have the frother. Do I have a kitchen appliance? So these are kitchen appliances that you can't live without?
Nothing. I mean, I could live without it, but now it's really hard.
So, what I use?
Actually,
I guess I need to pick something that I use every day. I hate cast iron pans. I'm just going to be honest. Those are the worst. I've rusted like 3 of them.
I know. Both of ours
If you can't put it in the dishwasher, do not give it to me.
But they're really great to cook on. So, no. And is that an appliance? I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, you could call it appliance. Okay. Shoot. So I need to pick a kitchen appliance that I can't live without?
Yeah.
I'm picking the dishwasher. I'm sorry, but I cannot live without the dishwasher. These hands are not meant for Dawn. Actually, I do wash a lot of dishes by hand, but
yeah, I wash a lot of them.
But cast iron, I now know you cannot wash it with soap.
No, you oil it up. You can wash it with soap. You just have to dry it really quickly and then oil it up.
Yeah, I've ruined like 3 of them. I'm just like, why is it all rusty?
Well, we are going over a little bit, but I did want to throw this in. So I know it's a really messy picture of a couple of different ones, but we've been looking at antique stores for different furniture for a house we're buying. And I've been looking for this type of furniture forever. right?
Thank
For
you, Carrie.
forever. Yeah. Rebecca's the big one now. Yeah, you guys like dishwashers? Yeah, I don't really care. I can wash all my dishes. So this is called a Hoosier Cabinet. Does anybody know of these are back in like
I love those.
30s through 60s. I found these. There's the two on the right are the same, and the one on the left, it's not for sale though. Yep. The one in the middle and on the right, were for sale. It was like $900, but we decided to go with something else. But they're so cute, and I finally found out the name of it, the Hoosier Cabinet. It's not by a guy named Hoosier. It was an appliance store or a furniture store back in the 20s, and they were the only ones who created them, and then everyone copied after. So
that is so
I don't
cute.
know, kitschy fun. I loved it. So we found something similar, but not an exact Hoosier Cabinet. But I just thought these were so fun. And it's at an antique store. That's why all that stuff is on it. So,
of course. Yeah, and I think that's like an old KitchenAid mixer on there.
There we go. Yep.
So
it's the white one. It was kind of rusted, though. All right. So we have sad news about Oktoberfest. It's canceled in
the Hale Village one is.
Now, Rabell Realty Group is probably planning on continuing. We have not decided. We'll decide on Wednesday at the advice of Susan, actually. She was the one who said we should have it. So we will update you.
Or if you have
Labor
an opinion,
Day,
drop it down and let us know if
would
you would
still
come.
come to our office if we
Live
hosted
music,
it?
food.
Live music, food, some beverages, just at our office. We can hang out outside, but it won't be all of the Hale Village.
Correct.
But we are still on September 11th, 9:30 to 12, which is pretty much during the Farmers Market. We are hosting a Fit for Fun because we love to stay in shape, and we're having it with Access Studio, Halo Health, which is CBD oil, but also healthy products, and then Suda's FitFoot. So come by if you're able to. You get to hang out at the market, and then also come in our office, meet us, meet these wonderful people that will be hosting it with us, and learn some health tips. So hopefully we'll see you.
And okay, Gator tickets. I guess y'all are pretty excited about the Gator football game that's coming up.
Yeah.
And it's against Florida Atlantic, it looks like on the screen.
Rebecca will not be there.
I will not be there. I will be excited to drive around Gainesville with you all out of the way. And
but yeah, if you saw the rules, follow the rules, and
enter for your
good
chance
luck
to win.
for you guys who are entering to win.
Yes.
All
go
right.
Gators.
And then
the real estate podcast.
Yeah.
So you can go
the real estate podcast. If you want to find us anytime, save this on your phone or save this and you can get to us very easily. So we'll be posting it everywhere, but we figured we'd show it here first. All right. One other thing, as you all know, Afghan has been a crazy, horrible experience. We've lost 13 incredible Marines and servicemen and women from America. We just want to give our condolences and say we thank you for our service. And, I saw this really beautiful post of a Marine who took in his blues, put them on a table at a bar, and bought 13 beers, 13 rounds for them. So I thought that was really special. So there's a lot of people that were really hurt by this, but we want you all to rest in peace, and we love you. Thank you. All right. We're going to go through.
We're wrapping it up.
Yep.
If you have a property that needs managed and you're looking for professional management services, call K&R Property Management, where they are happy to take all of that off of your hands.
Yeah. Problems that
so
with
take
managing.
off your problems as the tenants are calling you over the weekend and in the middle of the night. So
we'll do it for you.
That's right.
All right. If you're looking to get into real estate or wanting to change your real estate career, email us at join@buysellerbell.com. We'll answer all your questions, meet with you, let you know what we provide for you.
And if you're looking to get social with Rabell Realty Group, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube.
Where you subscribe, and you can watch this podcast there every Monday or any time after that and see all of our awesome videos as well. Mm-hmm. And did you know we have a blog? Yes, we do.
We do.
We talk real estate there too at buysellerbell.com/blog. Please join us there if you want to read more about real estate tips.
And are you thinking about having your own podcast? I actually saw somebody over the weekend that was commenting about this. The first step is to contact the Fiesta Media Group, scheduled to come onto our show. And then once you decide how much you love it, then sign up with Elio.
Yeah. All right. Oh, there we are again.
We're out.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good rest of the week.
Happy Labor Day coming up.
Yeah.
We'll be there.